Good morning, students. It's a pleasure to have you back in our civics class. Today, we are going to begin with the last chapter of civics, chapter 6, Bureaucracy. So, let's begin. Children, you can see a few posts like district collector, municipal commissioner, finance secretary, and divisional commissioner in the headlines given on the screen. Who all are they? Children, they are civil servants working in the government's administrative system. Now the question arises, who are civil servants? What is their role and how are they related to bureaucracy? Let's understand in today's module. Children, you all know that the government has to perform many administrative functions like collecting taxes, providing various services to citizens like water supply, electricity, medical facilities, preparing plans and proposals for the betterment of society, etc. And for the fulfillment of these important functions, there arises a need of an effective administrative system, a system of highly skilled officials who, with their expertise knowledge, actually carry out various functions and implement the laws and policies made by the ministers. And these skilled officials of the administrative system who are not elected but appointed for civil service are called the civil servants. And the system of these civil servants who work under the union executive is bureaucracy. Children, these civil servants work under the union executive and help the ministers in decision making process, formulation of proposals and drafts, and in the implementation of laws and policies. Secretaries to the ministers, district collectors, municipal commissioners are some of the examples of the civil servants. Thus, bureaucracy is defined as the administrative system, a system of civil servants that works under the union executive and has the responsibility of actual implementation of government's policies. Now, let us know about the characteristics of bureaucracy. Children, after elections, the government may remain or change, but the bureaucracy under their control, that is, secretaries or other civil servants, do not change. This means the civil servants serving the ministers do not change with the change in government or ministers. This is because the bureaucracy performs many important tasks like tax collection, maintenance of law and order, provisions regarding social security consistently, irrespective of which government is in power. That is why bureaucracy is a permanent mechanism. Children, the other characteristic of bureaucracy is a political neutrality. This means that regardless of the political party in power, the bureaucracy is supposed to carry out the implementations of their policy decisions with the same efficiency and commitment. Even if new government may change some policies of the earlier government, the bureaucracy is expected to remain neutral while discharging its duties. And the third characteristic of bureaucracy is anonymity, which means that for any success or failure of any plan or policy of the department, the civil servants would not be held directly responsible. The parliament finds the ministers accountable for inefficiency or success of any plan or policy. The structure of the Indian bureaucracy is extensive and complex. Bureaucracy performs a very important function of implementing the laws and policies that are made by the ministers. The implementation of these laws and policies brings social reforms, stability to the society. For example, the day-to-day needs of the people like water supply, electricity, health, public cleanliness, agricultural reforms are consistently provided by the bureaucracy, which helps in bringing stability in the day-to-day life of the people. Similarly, the laws enacted by the government for the development of marginalized sections like women and children for their empowerment and security are implemented by the bureaucracy. Thus, bureaucracy becomes an important instrument of social transformation. Bureaucracy also plays an important role in bringing the marginalized sections of society into the mainstream by implementing the reservation policies made for them. This way, we can say that Indian bureaucracy plays a very significant and dynamic role in the administration and development of the country. Now, let us watch a video and know about the different types of civil services and the institutions that conducts examinations for the civil services at the central and the state level.
Types of civil services. In India, there are three main types of civil services: All India services, Union or Central Service, State Civil Services. All India services. They include the Indian Administrative Service, IAS, Indian Police Service, IPS, and Indian Forest Service, IFS. Union or Central Service. They come under the Union Government. They include Indian Foreign Service, IFS, Indian Revenue Service, IRS, etc. State Civil Services. They come under the state government. They include Deputy District Collector, Block Development Officer, Tehsildar or Executive Magistrate, etc. They are recruited through competitive examinations held at the state level. Indian Constitution has established autonomous institutions like the Public Service Commissions to ensure that the civil servants are selected on the basis of criteria of merit and efficiency. The Union Public Service Commission, UPSC, conducts examinations for recruitment and appointment of candidates for All India services and central services. The Maharashtra Public Service Commission, MPSC, selects candidates through competitive examinations and recommends them to the government to be recruited in the state administration. In order to provide opportunities to all sections of society to enter in bureaucracy and civil services, there is a provision for reservations for the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, women, other backward castes, and specially abled. This provision ensures that weaker sections of the society are not left out of civil services due to social inequality.
Let us know more about the civil services examinations.
Civil Services Examination, India. The Civil Services Examination, CSE, is a nationwide competitive examination in India conducted by the Union Public Service Commission for recruitment to various civil services of the Government of India, including the Indian Administrative Service, IAS, Indian Foreign Service, IFS, and Indian Police Service, IPS, among others. It is conducted in three phases: a preliminary examination consisting of two objective type papers, that is, General Studies Paper 1 and General Studies Paper 2, also popularly known as Civil Service Aptitude Test or CSAT, and a main examination consisting of 9 papers of conventional or essay type, followed by a personality test or interview.
Children, civil servants, meaning bureaucracy, has complete control over the information. The civil servants know about the financial provisions for a particular scheme or plan and also aware of the history of successes or failures of policy since they are experienced and have worked with previous ministers. The secretaries or deputy secretaries are the ones who provide the necessary information required by the minister for making the decisions, plans, and policies. Thus, the efficiency of a particular government department depends upon the interrelationship, mutual trust, transparency between the ministers and the department secretaries and deputy secretaries. Now it's time for us to conclude our class for today, children. Now read the lesson from your textbook and complete the notes that are sent in the PDF file neatly in your notebook. Thank you, children.